Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 2. We are 5. I am Miska Khitami as moderator. Others are members. Dhayun Saputris, Tita Arizatu Viddini, Candra, and Sinta Rahmadhani. We would like to present about referencing. The first presenter is Dhayun Saputris. We will present about referencing. Three main systems of reference in use in academic writing, and secondary referencing by seeing the original author's work from someone else's perspective. Next, I am Miska Khitami will present about compiling reference list. Referencing how to type date of publication in reference list. Next, Tita Arizatu Viddini will present about referencing how to type place of publication in reference list. Referencing how to type publisher in reference list. And referencing how to type titles in reference list. Next, Candra will present about referencing acronyms and initials. Referencing how to use capitalization and what are the essential elements. Next, Sinta Rahmadhani will present about what is citing, how to cite in the body of the text by using the author and date, and how to cite in the body of the text by citing page with numbers in text.
Referencing is a short note that introduces a source of information or a quote. Usually we will find this reference section at the end of page or at the end of a book. In the factual report, we will find a reference at the bottom of the text. This referencing is the writing of the source of the information used in the factual report. And in a reference list at the end of your assignment, that's what referencing is. Like example, here citation in the text reference. So there are long text and it become reference into a short sentence. Smith M. 2009 Power and State Passing Tone Pelcariff Macmillan. And referencing, there are three main reasons for giving references: to avoid the charge of plagiarism, and exactly to show that you have read some of the authorities on the subject, which will give added weight to your writing, and to allow reader to find the source if he or she wishes to examine the topic in more detail. Three main systems of reference in use in academic writing. Number one is the Harvard system or authoritative, generally used for English language and business. Like example, Smith 2009 assures that the popularity of the sport utility vehicle, blah blah blah. And number two is the Vancouver system, widely used in medicine and science. Numbers in bracket are inserted after the citation and this link to a numbered list of references. Like example, Jazanov makes the point that the risk of cross-infection is growing. And number three, the footnote system, or also known as a note, commonly used in the humanities. in which sources are listed at the bottom of the page and again at the end of the paper. The numbers in superscripts run consecutively throughout the paper. Like example, the effects of the French Revolution were felt throughout Europe. And next, secondary referencing, seeing the original author's work from someone else's perspective. You should always try to read and cite the original work or the primary source. If it is not possible to do this, you have to cite the original as contained in the secondary source. Or if you are reading a source by one author and they cite or quote work by another author, you may in turn cite or quote the original work. In text example, we know that a study by Murphy 2004 blah 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 or O'Brien 2009 cites the role of Murphy blah blah blah. So it can take reference list example O'Brien, G 2009. The development of wind power energy in Ireland, a qualitative and quantitative study, London, Macmillan.
Compiling reference list. There are 5 points we have to know. The first is this list must not be numbered. The second is when there is no author, use the title. The third is references in your reference list must be a full description of the in-text references or citations. The fourth is if there is more than one publication by the same author, arrange the works in chronological order. The fifth is in your reference list, the following abbreviations are accepted. There are 13 abbreviations. Ampersand appears between the names of authors only used in citation, not in the reference list. With braces, ed full stop means editor. With braces, eds full stop means editors. col full stop means column. comp with or can be with s full stop means compiler or compilers. ed full stop means edition. et space al full stop means and others. N full stop d or s full stop d means no knowledge of the date. No full stop means number. Par full stop means paragraph. S full stop L full stop means no place of publication. S full stop N full stop means publisher unknown. And the last, VOL full stop means volume. Referencing how to type date of publication. The date of publication of the work usually appears on the verso or back of the title page of the work or in print page. If no date is given for a publication, use an approximate date following the examples below. Publication date unknown or uncertain, and example of convention to use. For one or the other date is correct, we can type with braces 1993 or 1994. For the probable date, we can type 1994 with question mark. For the approximate date, we can type C full stop space 1994. For when the date is known but not the year, we can type 199 with hyphen. When there is no knowledge of the date at all, or no date, we can type as full stop A, full stop, or and full stop D, full stop.
Place of publication. The place of publication is the name of the city or place where the publisher is located, or the place of publication is given in the language in which you are writing, for example, English or Church. If there is more than one place of publication given, give only the first place. And if no place can be traced, the abbreviation sign logo is used. The place of publication is the town or city. And United States of America, the state should also be included. When providing the publisher name, be as brief as possible. Write out the names of association, corporation, and university places, but omit superfluous terms such as publisher. Retain the word books and praise. If no publisher is given, the abbreviation may be used. Initial of publisher are usually omitted. For example, G. Wiley is referenced as Wiley. Initial are only used if it is necessary to distinguish between different publishers. For example, W. H. Allen and G. A. Allen. The title. First, note the title of published work are always italicized, and this means that the titles of unpublished work are never italicized. For journals, the title of the journals always italicized. The title of a journal article is never italicized, and the title of a journal must not be abbreviated. For example, the British Medical Journal is not abbreviated to BMG, and only the first word and proper nouns of a journal article title begin within uppercase letter. All relevant words of the journal title begin with an uppercase letter. Where there is no author, use the title as the main entry.
Referencing acronyms and initials. Example are IPA, Environmental Protection Agency, HSE, Health Service Executive, and so on. This must appear both in text and in the reference list. If a work contains numerous references to a particular research with a long title, example, it is Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Children, the initials may be used ISPCC, IPA, and HSE. Other examples are USA and UK. The first citation in text must include both the full title and the acronym or initial, and thereafter the acronym and initial will suffice. Write this without full stops. Example: the Irish Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Children, ISPCC, in round brackets, provides activities which are children-centered, placing the child as the key focus of practice, full stop. This based on the belief that all children have the right to access support service, full stop. ISPCC 2011 in round brackets. In the reference list, both of the following title and the acronym or initial must be included. For example, Irish Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Children, ISPCC in round brackets 2011 in round brackets, about us with italic alphabet, online in square brackets, a file label, the link, accessed February 28, 2011 in square brackets then full stop. Referencing capitalization. There are two capitalization. The first is minimal capitalization. Only the first word in the title of books, chapters, and journal articles is capitalized. Author's name and initials, journal titles, and publishing firm names are always capitalized. If the title of the article, book, or chapter contains a colon, only capitalized if the first word after the colon is a proper name. The second is maximal capitalization. For title of periodicals, journals, magazine, and newspaper, capitalize the first word and also any other word which is not the an, a preposition such as for, on, under, about, or a conjunction such as an, such as and, but, or. Example: minimal capitalization, autumn, comma, H full stop, T full stop, 2002 in round brackets, environment, comma, power, comma, and society for the 21st century, colon, the hierarchy of energy, comma, with italic alphabet, New York, and full stop, Y full stop, colon, Columbia University Press, then full stop. Maximal capitalization, Mars, W full stop, M full stop, 2010 in round brackets, the new user environment, colon, the end of technical service, comma, information technology and libraries, comma, with italic alphabet, 29, 2 in round brackets, double P, full stop, 93 until 100, then full stop. Continue to the essential elements. The first is books. Author, year, publication title, place of publication, publisher, and edition are the essential elements of books. Second is book chapter. Author, year, article title, publication title, place of publication, publisher, edition, and page number are the essential element of book chapters. Third is journal article, print, or PDF. Author, year, article title, publication title, volume and issue, and page number are the essential element of journal article, print, or PDF. Next is journal article web. Author, year, article title, publication title, volume and issue, web address, and date access are the essential element of journal article web. And the last is website. Author, year, publication title, web address, and date access are the essential element of website.
Okay, for the next, what is citing? If we use an idea from a book, journal article, or etc., we must acknowledge this in our text. There are two kinds of citing. The first is author prominent citing, and the second is information prominent citing. For the author prominent citing, the citation gives prominence to the author's surname or family name as part of our sentence with the date and page number. The page number here is necessary if we are quoting directly in parentheses or round brackets. The example is Greg, in the brackets,
1994, page 7, describes the primary function of the comma as the setting of non-essential expressions, the flow of thought from subject to verb to object or complement. Okay, for the next information, prominent citing. The citation method gives prominence to the information with the required referencing details in parentheses at the end of the citation. The example is, limited fossil resources and severe environmental problems require new sustainable electricity generation options. In the brackets, Zhao, 2008, page 3. So, you know the difference from author prominent citing. The family name or the surname, they put it in the front. And if information prominent citing, the name, the year, and also the page is in the end of the citation. Okay, next. How to cite in the body of the text, only use the author and the date. There are 4 ways. The first, author cited in the body of your text. The example, O'Brien, in the brackets, 2001, emphasizes the importance of wind energy for the national economy. So, only one author here. Okay, for the next, author cited in the body of your text. The example, the work of O'Brien and Ryan, in the brackets, 2001, stresses the importance of renewable energy for the rejuvenation of economies. Here, there are 2 authors, and we need the ampersand symbol between the 2 of the name, O'Brien and Ryan. Okay, next, 3 or more authors or editors. The abbreviation et al. Should be used after the first author's name. The example, the work of O'Brien et al. In the brackets, 2001, emphasizes the progress Ireland has made in the field of renewable energy in recent years and suggests future developments. This is 3 or more authors. Okay, next, number 4. For a work which has the same author and was written in the same year as an earlier citation, you must use a lowercase letter after the date to differentiate between the 2. Okay, for the example, the work of O'Brien, in the brackets, 2001b, emphasizes the need for appropriate financing to be made available for renewable energy projects. Next, how to cite in the body of the text, citing page with numbers in text. Here, there are 4 elements to determine the citation. The first, author's name. Use surname only. Use both author's surname linked by the ampersand sign for 2 authors. The ampersand should be used in citing, not in the reference list. Use first author's surname and et al. For 3 or more authors. The next, the year. Give full digits of the year. Next, pages. Abbreviate to P dot for single page and PP dot for page range. Give full numbers for page range. The example, PP dot 412 until 427. Give page numbers if you are quoting directly. The example, in the brackets, O'Brien 2004, page 56. If you are paraphrasing, it is not essential to give page numbers. Example, in the brackets O'Brien 2004. The next, citing page numbers. The example, quote from a single page, in the brackets O'Brien 2009, page 16. Example of quote from multiple pages, in the brackets O'Brien 2003, pp. 31 until 32. The structure your sentence to include the in-text citation, according to Brian, in the brackets 2005, page 6. That's all.
That's all our explanation about referencing. We are so thankful for all your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.